Hello, love.
Hello.
All right. There's a single coming out soon in September, I heard.
Yes.
And it's got two songs on them. It's got Hold On
Yes.
and Monkey Mind. And the song Hold On, it's got a chorus that says, "Da-da-da-da-da-da. What's your race? What's your race? I'm human." So why is it called Hold On then? Hold On is in the beginning of the song, and then all you hear is,
Innervision Outer Space.
"What's your race? I'm human."
Yes.
So that's what I would Google if I want to try to find the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
Why is it called Hold On then?
Well, I suppose it's kind of axiomatic, the words themselves. It's about being holding on to being human, you know, because it's, for some reason I feel that, humans are becoming less human for obvious reasons. Robots, machines, and all sorts of things like that.
Hold on to your humanity.
Yeah, hold on to the inside, the heartbeat, things that make the heart beat.
The living, squishy stuff.
Yeah,
All right. But that wasn't the first question I wanted to ask. You're an open-hearted man. You can feel the world. There's joy and sorrow everywhere. What's your recommendation, your suggestion for anybody where sorrow takes hold? What should you hold on to?
Wow. What should you hold on to? In this time where we are right now, in this place,
Yes.
I mean, those are, I could say the simple words like love, like humanity.
How'd you do that?
How do you do that?
In that moment, imagine when it takes hold of you. What do? Then you grab a guitar?
Oh, personally,
Yes.
what I try to hold on to is, I try to hold on to dreams, not the outside dream, the inside dream, when I'm sleeping. I try to hold on to the ancient in me, the far away in me, And with that composition, and all the things that are dark inside me, I try to hold on to those things and see what they're saying,
You use them then as fuel for your light.
Well, I don't know what the saying is, but it says something like, in the dark, there's the light, that's where in all the shit, that's where the little golden nuggets are. So that's what if that makes sense.
To me it does anyway.
Okay.
So what's your favorite type of birth control?
Okay.
Hey, we're jumping around here.
All right.
You don't have to answer that question.
Okay, I'm gonna edit that.
What musician, dead or alive, inspired you in your youth?
Dead or alive, in my youth. Well, two come to mind immediately. It's like Prince and Bob Marley.
Well, yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, you're sort of in the middle between the two then.
Well, they're just,
You see yourself in the middle between the two?
I don't see myself in the middle of any of those people. I don't know, it's not the word admire. I think the way they write,
You feel a kinship to that?
the way they wrote music, the way they delivered it was 100% all of them, all the time. And it reached me. Their music reached me. Like, not everybody, even like people like David Bowie. I mean, this brother, he reached me as well, These kind of artists, for me, they did it with all of them. There was no half-stepping, there was no faking, there was no mimicking. They were looking inside themselves and coming up with what was there,
Well, that's exactly what you're doing.
Well, I'm hoping that's what I'm trying to at least
Well, in talking of Prince, and some of your other rhythms and songs, you do like your stuff to be multifaceted, complex, sophisticated, intricate.
That's a lot of words. Okay.
Well, because I was looking for synonyms
Okay.
for intricate. Do you want your audience to be like that? Because you need to be somewhat multifaceted to grasp what you're doing. Or are you...
I think, you know, what I do, music, poems, they're all poems, you know. They're poems with a little bit of sound, you know. I call my music future pop.
Why is that?
Well, hopefully one day when they've got their spaceships and they're in outer space, they'll find an old CD of mine and put it in, and like they go, oh, they go, that's cool, but that's in the future. But no, pop. The pop is an abbreviation, and it means pullulator of peace. Pullulate is like when you get some seeds and you just chuck them like that, and you're pullulating. Future pop.
Oh,
So-
okay. I never thought of that. I
Yeah.
always thought it was just short for popular music.
No, I like that's the double. You know, the double.
Oh, that is cool.
The-
That's smart
the
too.
double meaning.
You do need your audience to be a little bit smart, no?
I think all audiences who listen to music should be
Well,
smart.
but there will be some people that will not get it. You did have a song that you're very well known for. That is, it is a lovely song.
Yes.
However, I need you to say something nice about it.
Well, that song, I wrote it under a tree in Belgium many, many, many moons ago, in a moment where I was not in the best of shapes, in my feeling, in my thoughts, as it were. And there's like 5 chords to it, I don't know, something like that. It's a very simple melody. And it was, the opening line says, I pray the Lord your eyes them keep me in vision throughout all my blind times. And I think that song, what I was talking about at the time was like, I was trying to, of course I'm asking something, but what was I was trying to do? I was trying to ask the world to keep me in vision. No, is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, that song, it's a very sweet song, and it brought a lot of people together. A lot of my friends, and we still sing that song sometimes on the beach, if I'm on a beach somewhere. It was like the Pied Piper song back in the day in Barcelona. We used to sing it on the beach, and we get loads of people around harmonizing, having a good time. I love the song. Yes, it's beautiful. And is
But
that
you do not want to be reduced to that song.
reduced? Of course not. It's just, you know,
Oh, no, reduce is maybe the wrong word, but sometimes people are just synonymous with their hit.
Yeah.
And people just neglect the whole body of work that's behind that.
yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't mind being known for that song. However, I'm an album man. And I've written many albums, unfortunately, you know, like in this world of music, most people, like you say, they know you for one song, but they don't know what you've done or what you do or how you... I remember this one time I was in Paris and I was on a dance floor dancing, and then somebody turned around and said, hey, are you so-and-so? And I goes, yeah. And they go, are you still doing music? I goes, yeah. And that was our conversation more or less over. And then he turned around and started dancing with their friends. And I overheard them going, yeah, he used to do music, but he's all washed up now. And that's, the thing is with music is like, if you're not in the limelight or you're not there, people think that that's it. You're not doing anything else, you know? And in fact, all you're doing is writing, you know? All you're doing is playing music every day, writing music every day, because that's what you are, you know? But yeah.
Well, of all places, you spend a lot of time in France. Why? I mean, you spend a lot of time in Hanover. You're in Hanover right now.
Yes.
I can see why you wouldn't be in England. However, since you learned French, you've been in Spain as well, in
Yes.
Barcelona, but since you learned French, there must be more to France than meets the eye.
Oh, well, you know, love will bring you to many places and then strand you there. So I went there. I mean, I know many people there, like a kind of family there.
Your family there?
Well, they're like
Oh, they are like family.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Is it somewhat more friendly towards different ethnicities?
France.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Compared to Germany and
It's
England?
very well. The rhythm, certainly the rhythm that I live in when I'm there, is an artistical one. You know, so I think I was speaking with somebody the other day about this. It's like if you go to a town or a new city or a new place, it depends on what you do, you see it differently, you know, like, and because I'm in the world of art, I naturally, you know, go towards where the artists are. So it's very different for me personally. But I don't know if you're treated differently. I do think there's more opportunities for composition, you know, because it's very rhythmical. I don't know. It's very poetical for me. France, Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, you know, it's very beautiful. It's elegant. But there's also the opposite side of it as well. Yeah, it's a. I mean, I've got a lot of songs about it, but talking about it's a very different thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, once we're in France, you're about to drive from France to Spain,
Yes.
from Paris to Barcelona,
Drive
on
right.
a bike. Tell me what type of bike it is. What brand model is that?
That bike, my bike's named Monkey Mind, by the way, is a Moustache. It's a Moustache bike. Moustache. I think it's a French bike. And
I think so too.
yeah,
Yeah. And your model is a Lundi?
Lundy.
Lundi is it? What is it? Monday or Sunday? No, Sunday
Monday.
is the most Monday.
Monday.
It's a Monday bike.
It's a Lundy.
Monday Monkey Mind.
Well, yeah, there you go. How about that?
Okay.
So Moustache, it's a Lundy 26. I've had it for quite some time now. And I'm going to take that bike right from Paris to Barcelona. And yeah, look for some little golden melodies along the way. See if there's any.
Yeah, and I heard you were gonna do a video in Barcelona over the flash mob.
Yeah, well, I say flash mob. I'm going to ride there along the way, try to, I don't know, write a little script. I've got a few friends there, a little collective, and I've got a few friends who film. And so we're going to just try to put something nice together that kind of captures the feeling of the song we're going to release. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do.
I've been thinking once I saw you, there's a picture of you where you have a bunch of instruments on that bike, and you don't even have like a cart behind it. It's just like all on you on the bike.
Yes.
You play 5 instruments.
Yes, I play.
What instruments are those?
Well, like I can play percussion.
Okay.
Don't know at what level, but I can play it.
No,
I play
the level
flute.
is not the issue. It's
Yeah, okay, yeah. I
Yes.
can express myself.
Yeah,
There
see.
you go. Hey.
yeah. I can press keys on the piano. Doesn't mean I can play piano.
Okay, I can express myself on piano quite well, depending on the mood. Bass, guitar, flute traverselle is my latest instrument. I've been playing this for a few years now, but it comes and goes, my practice on this, because sometimes I really do practice and then sometimes I don't practice at all for months, and like you can feel it. But yeah, I would like to learn of course, a few other.
You play drums?
That's percussion.
That's
I mean, I can get
percussion,
by.
bass, piano, guitar, and the flute. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
You can count.
Actually, no, it's actually more because percussion is,
Oh, come on.
is more
Yeah,
drums than
yeah, well, whatever. I mean, I can play a beat on the drums, but you know, that's it. I mean, I'm no drummer.
Okay. Would you want to be part of a band, or rather be a solo artist with a band? If there was a band says, "Hey, you want to be our singer?" Would you do it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I could. If it,
Well, would you? Is it?
Would I?
Wouldn't be the first. Wouldn't you be your favorite thing to do?
I don't know. I
Because
mean,
you've been a solo fighter for a very long time.
solo fighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's call it that.
Okay, a solo fighter. All right. Well, you know, back in the day, my first band I ever played in, I was a bass player in a band called Chickweed. We did a little album. I don't know where it is. And then from playing bass, the guys in the band says, "Brother, do you wanna sing? You know, take the lead and all that kind of stuff." I was, "Really? Oh, okay." So slowly I got to that position, and then from that position, like singing, that's where I started to really start writing. And then of course that band split up, and then since then I've never really been in a band. No, that's not true. I was in a band in Paris. It's called the Orange Foot Rhythm. And we were 10 people back in the day, and I was like the singer of the band and the writer of most of the songs in the band, and there was another guy who used to write in the band as well sometimes, but that's it. And outside of that, I've not really been in bands, but it could be nice, I don't know.
But I think before that happens, you have not fully shown who you are, and this is about to be the next thing.
What do you mean?
Well, you're about to fully express yourself also with maybe not unplugged, but an acoustic album that you're planning.
Well, you see, what I would like in music, and what I've wanted to do for many years, and I've said this to the few labels that I've signed with back in the days, all I want to do is do an album and do the backup album straight away. Because like many artists out there who are writers, we have a catalog from the back. We got music right now in us, ready to be recorded or played. So what I would like to do would be to record a whole album like with the kitchen sink on it, and on the flip side of that, do an acoustic album with different songs, just like with a guitar and a voice, or a piano and a voice, you know. So this would be my...
I'd be very much looking forward to that.
Yes?
Yes, absolutely. That is very pure.
Yeah.
And I've seen you do it once, and that was just top of the hat, just like that.
Yes.
And if you do that right, and you play all the other instruments, and you do it on your own time, then that will probably be the most beautiful thing you've ever done.
Well, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, well. Favorite food?
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only one. Favorite
One?
food, yeah.
Favorite food?
Yeah.
Like a dish or...
Yeah.
Well, oh my goodness.
Oh, it's
6 eggs, an avocado, and some sauerkraut.
wow.
That would be a nice brunch breakfast for me. There you go. After some sport, of course.
Wonderful. And egg sales are going to go through the roof
There you
after
go.
that video.
There you go.
If you could choose a superpower, which one would it be?
If I could choose a superpower, what would it be? Those kind of questions.
Okay, fine.
Well,
What's your favorite team sport? We come back to the superpower.
my
later on.
favorite team sport. My goodness me, I don't think of these things ever. Let me think about that. Then, my favorite team sport. What would it be? Team sport. I don't know. Like,
It's just to throw you
what
off.
do people like?
What do people know? What would you like?
Dancing to some funk music. Is that a team
Yeah,
sport?
well, it is now.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so what's your superpower then?
Superpower.
You could fly, you could be invisible, you could have super hearing, you could have a voice to dismantle mountains with. You can. It's a
truly-
superpower. You can
okay.
choose whatever you want.
I would, if I could have a superpower, it would be to understand the message of the trees.
Oh, talk to trees.
I don't talk to trees. I'm comfortable around trees.
So just listening to trees would be enough. You wouldn't want to talk back.
To understand the message.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's your choice of superpower.
Yeah, there you go.
That's cool. That's the first one.
All right.
First
Well,
I heard that.
I'm sure there's many. Other
I've
people.
asked as many. This is a standard question for everybody.
Okay.
And that's the first one. That's very, very nice.
Well, I'm around trees a lot. You know, I love the river and trees. So I don't know.
Two more questions.
Let's go.
Who do you want to go on tour with? If you could choose, you could decide.
If I could decide to go on
Yes.
tour. Well, I'd go on tour with one of my friends, of course.
Okay, fine. Obviously, you go on tour with your friends.
No, with
but
what-
let's say there is another artist. It doesn't have to be more or less famous or anything like
Okay.
that. It's just who else would you want to share the road with?
Yeah, well, again, it's I've been on tour with him before, and his name is Andrew Roachford. And one of the reasons being, this is not a wink to you, Andrew.
Of course, it is.
Okay, but it's because you said share the road, and that's what brought me to it. It's because if you're sharing the road with somebody, you want to share the road with somebody who's cool, who knows the routine, but also is also funny, you know, and relaxed. And I've done that with him before, and for that reason, and he's got more soul than a shoe factory, this brother. So you know,
Soul in Shoe Factory.
here you go.
All right, fine. Now people know you as James Kakande,
Yeah.
and obviously that's hard to let go.
Yeah.
Suddenly the artist comes around and says, "No, I'm not Prince anymore."
Okay.
Because
Right.
Warner Brothers fucked me over. So
Okay.
I'm the artist formerly known as.
Okay.
Now, but with you it's different. It seems like you've chosen a name that goes more along with who you feel you are.
Yes.
Like the name of an inner self,
Yes.
if you want. And you want that name to also be the name of the artist who does the music. Because you could say, officially, the artist's name is James Kakande, but I am Monroe. Mm-hmm. You could do that.
Yeah.
And right now you're almost doing that because
Yes.
it says Monroe, also known as James Kakande.
Yeah.
Would you eventually want to switch over to Monroe completely and be that a single name?
Well, you know, it's not that complicated. You know, it's like a lot of people like.
Oh, I can make it complicated.
Yeah, a lot of people complicate all this stuff.
I
So
do all the time.
basically, Monroe means, the word means mouth of the river. More or
What
less.
language?
Gaelic.
Gaelic,
I think
okay.
Scottish, Irish, and all those kind of places. But the day my mother,
And she
Left.
was Irish.
well, her father was Irish. The day she left the building, you know, like meaning, you know,
Yeah.
I was with her. I said goodbye to my mum, and as she left, I put my hand on her leg. I goes, "Mother, I do it now." Whatever that meant, I don't really know, even to this day. But when I walked out of the hospital, I didn't want to use the name James Kakande anymore. And there's other reasons connected to that. And because I'm always around nature, Monroe, like I say, means mouth of the river, and we're in a world where you can do what you want more or less now these days, if you know what I mean. James Kakandi, I know you don't want to have anything negative on this this little interview. It's it's never really been.
But then again, if it's truth,
Okay, James Kakandi on a signature has never really made anything from that name, if you want. I'm talking about from the music. And Monroe is just, for me, it's fresh. And sometimes when I'm going to a new town or I'm going somewhere, people ask you, what's your name? I said, Monroe. And I'm playing music. They say, do you have any music on Spotify or something like this? And I always say no, because the moment I say yes, and then they connect me to a certain song, and they say you did this, so forth and so on. It sounds a little bit silly, but it's just you said the words earlier on. I think you did free. For me, Monroe just means freedom, you know, and I'm joyous with that, you know.
you rather start over again than wanting to continue with that type of bad heritage of that.
I suppose there's a little bit of that, you know, but you know, yeah, a little bit of joy, a little bit of freedom, and that's the name I go by, you know, Monroe. It's very easy. There's nothing special to it, you know. It's just a name, after all, you know. Yeah.
So was your mom Marilyn then?
No, King Josie.
King Josie.
King Josie. That's what I call her. King Josie. Yes.
King Josie's a nice name for a mother.
Yes, she was a true king, my mother. Yes. Anything else?
Yeah. Where do you want to grow old?
In the arms of somebody who I love and who loves me. Perhaps in nature, by a river. Yeah, nature, by a river, somewhere soulful, peaceful, kind. Not in a city. I mean, city gets you too dizzy, you know.
You spend a lot of time in cities, though.
Well, I'm in the city, like I always say to people, I like to be in the city maybe 10 or 20% of the time, where you can get a little bit dizzy and a little bit electric, get some of the feeling, and then go to the nature and pour all of that almost anxiety into nature, and then get some zen from nature, take it back, go to the city, so forth and so on, you know. But definitely not in the city. As beautiful as they are, definitely nature.
Okay, is there another question you have for yourself?
A question that I have for myself. Come on. No, there's no question I have.
No,
there probably are, but like, you know.
Well, just one.
You know.
Just one little tiny question.
Not a question, but to say something like, a lot of people say, what's that about? What's that song about? What's this about? Well, they're in the lyrics. They're in the sound. It's all there already. I suppose interviews like these kind of things, people want to know a little bit more about you personally. However, musically, it's all there already, you know. And when you pay attention, you can get it, you know. Does that make sense?
No, that's
Does it make sense or not?
It completely makes sense. I found that the attention span of regular people, me included.
What?
Yeah, well, it's you want to, if you can't grasp it all at once in that moment,
Yes.
then you want it explained, and otherwise you stop caring. Unless you have a special interest or a special motivation to go into the lyrics.
Okay.
But I have not read all the lyrics of bands I like.
Okay.
I just listen to it and see what it tells me without having to understand it.
Okay.
And sometimes condensed messages are the ones that truly carry. And sometimes if there's too much information, And no matter how grand the song, I mean, you're not writing symphonies. Symphonies, they're not like 20 minutes long. It's a 3-minute song. And if the weight of the information that's in it doesn't suddenly unfold giant wings that can carry it, and even then, still, the payload will probably just be one message. What's your race? I'm human. That's it.
Yeah.
And all the other beautiful lyrics that are there, they're for the ones that are interested. But everybody else, this is what they catch.
Yes.
This is what they have. And do you wanna? I don't know. This is not for the video. I stop now.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right.
because this is going to be a conversation we're going to carry on. You're going to edit this. Edit.
I got to edit it well.